Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm doing the official spring outlook 2017 and pretty much the temperature and the precipitation outlook for this year's upcoming spring. So you could see I first look at the very trusty sources like AccuWeather and Weather Channel to get a better view of what this spring's gonna look like. So you could see AccuWeather is pretty much saying delayed warm up, chilly and cool across the eastern part of the nation, and chilly and wet early also across the northwestern parts of the nation. Only in the south is it going to be drier and warmer. Same thing with the Weather Channel, near average temperatures across most of the nation, and then just slightly above average in the south. Also, another trusty source NOAA, wetter than average across. This time, this is precipitation, by the way, saying wetter than average across the north and across bits of the south. And let's also look at the longer range forecast. Pretty much this is the pattern we will be stuck in. Of course, there will be cool downs like this. You could see depicted by this, but it won't go too far south like it did in winter, just in the northern sections. But it won't last long because usually it moderates out maybe a day or two later and goes up to the north. So that's pretty much the pattern we will be stuck in, more like this. More of this will be out of here, and more of this average, pretty much flat out, a moderated pattern with warmer conditions across most of the nation. You can even see this by, I took a screenshot of where I live, the weather forecast. So you could see there's still gonna be some cold days, 32 on Wednesday, but then look at this, just pretty much the same thing, 53, 55, 52, 55, 55. Very, very little difference between these days. So just pretty much a rainy and cool pattern for most of the east of the United States and only south in the southern parts. We also need to look at the ENSO outlook, which is the El Nino La Nina stuff. And for this spring, March, April, May, June, it's more of the neutrals, so that means pretty much just neutral conditions. No El Nino, which is no moderate. No, El Nino is when it's really warm in the east and cooler in the west. None of that this spring. And then the La Nina is when it's cooler in the east and warmer in the west. None of that either. It's just gonna be neutral, so pretty much averaged out. So this spring isn't gonna have too much contrasts between the warm and really cold parts of the nation. It's just gonna be average. So this is my precipitation outlook. The only part that's going to be dry pretty much is parts of Alaska. Hawaii is also equal chances, just like most of the nation in gray, that's equal chances. And only parts where it's going to be slightly above average is in the south because of the Gulf moisture. In the northeast, there could be some late snowstorms, and the west because of the Pacific Ocean and all those active patterns over there, active storms coming in. And now my temperature outlook looks like this. Each color I'll explain one by one. Alaska, along with these colors shaded in the light blue, that pretty much means that the temperatures are going to be slightly below average for the spring, but nothing too special, just pretty much about average. Same thing for these areas, but on the opposite, slightly above average, but nothing too hot either. And then only areas in the darker blue, which is the northeast and the northwest, will have cooler conditions than average. And same here, but on the opposite scale again, warmer than average conditions in the south. So pretty much, guys, that's it. This forecast was really easy and to make because this spring there's not too much challenges to go through. There's no El Nino La Nina predictions. So pretty much this is it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next episode.